Hello and welcome everyone to my island in the sun. Thank you for tuning in to A Taste of St. Martin. Today we have bullfoot soup on the menu. This is a traditional Caribbean dish. We have to clean the bullfoot thoroughly. So we're going to begin by cleaning the excess debris off of the bullfoot. You will see me washing the bullfoot several times throughout the process or until there is no longer any white debris on the bullfoot or within the zinc. When you clean the excess debris off of the bullfoot, you then add fresh water to the bullfoot. You add some vinegar and you add some lime, and you take some of that same lime and rub the bullfoot. After rinsing the debris off, I added some fresh water to the bullfoot, and again you see me here adding some lime to the water. Here I'm squeezing the lime into the water with the bullfoot, and then you're going to see how I clean around the bullfoot and then on the both sides of the bullfoot. Once you have washed your bullfoot thoroughly, then you want to transition your bullfoot to your pressure cooker pot. You then add pre-boiled water to your bullfoot, and during this process you want to at least boil your bullfoot 2 times before pressurizing it. This is the first round of boiling my bullfoot. I am adding pre-boiled water to the bullfoot. It just saves on time if you have your water already hot. This is what the bullfoot looks like when it begins to boil. Also, please add your pot cover to your pot slightly during the boiling process. Once you have pre-boiled your bullfoot, the next step you want to do is to rinse off the old water. I poured my bullfoot into the strainer that you see here. Then I rinse it off with clean water. You can do it two ways. You can rinse it off with clean water in the strainer. I put my bullfoot back into the pressure cooker pot and I rinse it off. You want to also make sure that your pressure cooker pot is thoroughly clean from the previous pre-boiled debris. Once you have thoroughly cleaned off or rinsed off your pre-boiled bullfoot, the next step you want to do is add your pressure cooker pot with your bullfoot back onto the stove. The next step you want to do is go ahead and add your first two ingredients, which is the bouillons and the garlic. I want you to keep in mind that the garlic is very important in this process because your bullfoot is a very tough meat, and the garlic helps tenderize your bullfoot. You also want to go ahead and add some pre-boiled water. At this time, add your pressure cooker cover and then begin the pressurizing process. Depressurize your pot before opening. Once you do that, check your bullfoot for tenderness. If it's to your liking, then please go ahead and add remaining ingredients. These seeds here you see is called Anise seeds. These are optional. You don't have to add it to your mixture at all. You can leave it out. However, I typically grind my seeds into a powder form before adding. I think you will prefer it that way. I didn't this time, but if you do decide to go ahead and use the Anise seeds, please go ahead and grind it into a powder form before adding. I also add 1 pack of chicken soup mix and 1 pack of pumpkin soup mix. During the cooking process, some of the liquid was running over onto the stove, so I have removed some of the liquid, and what you see here is me replacing that liquid back into the pot. At this point, I am adding my red onions. You can add white onions or sweet onions if you choose, and I'm adding my bell peppers to the mixture. I added my pumpkin at this point, but I would recommend waiting at the very end to add your pumpkin with your plantain. I forgot that pumpkin cooks a lot quicker than the rest of the ingredients, so wait until the very end in adding with your plantain. I went ahead though and added my potatoes at this point. Add your cover slightly back to your pot while the soup thickens a little bit and your provisions soften. The white dough you see me adding to the pot are called dumplings. You'll be able to find the recipe for these dumplings on my website. This is called a plantain, so when choosing your plantain, you need to be careful. You don't want it to be too soft or too green, you want it in between. When you pick up your plantain, you should be able to tell the tenderness, how soft it is or how green it is by touch, so you need to be careful with that, okay? During this whole process, it takes anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes, or when your provisions and your vegetables begin to soften. This is a very flavorful and delicious dish. I hope you guys decide to try it. Thank you, and until next time.